I'm serious. I'm not crazy. And you could go to the address and verify. The address is 3719 Mac Court. But I want you to handcuff me first.
All right, let me pull up really quick.
Okay.
What the hell is going on, dude? What the hell, dude? Hold on, I got us. Get out, cuffs. Turn your camera on. Two Florida radio.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can put us up, or clear us off of this assignment. No cause. And put us out at 44 and Clark with a male. You approached our vehicle and said that he just did something bad, and he's going to give us an address on Mac Court as to what he did and where it's at.
It was a cool 52 degrees with light rain falling over Camden, New Jersey on October 30th, 2013. But for Blanca Ramirez, the weather wasn't the only thing weighing on her mind. She had an uneasy feeling, a sense that something was off. She explained further during an interview with a local ABC News affiliate.
45-year-old Jamie Molina had a problem.
He was sick because he used to use drugs.
Speaking through her cousin, Blanca Luz Ramirez believes her husband's drug habit may have contributed to the events of October 30th, 2013.
Two friends of his,
Vinieron a buscarlo.
they came to get him.
Era como las 1:20.
It was around 1:20 in the afternoon. She told him not to leave.
Porque yo temía que algo le pasara.
She thought, she felt that something was going to happen to him.
A short time later, police were called to the intersection of 5th and Cedar Streets in Camden for a shooting. There they found Molina shot to death. Detectives say the community is very close, and they're hoping that that closeness will bring someone forward.
Anybody who has information or is even a little bit of information can help us piece this together and lead us in a direction of finding out who did this to him and his family.
She knows
Que Dios va a hacer justicia.
that God's going to do justice.
An autopsy revealed the cause of death was a gunshot wound to the head. The police opened an investigation, but were left grasping at straws. They had no leads, no suspects, only a grieving widow and an open case file. Then, less than 2 months later, Camden police arrested Martin Muniz on unrelated charges. When they searched him, they found a firearm. A ballistics test later revealed that the gun matched the shell casing found next to Jamie Molina's body. Muniz became the prime suspect in the homicide, but his connection to the murder weapon alone wasn't enough to make a case stick, so the investigation stalled. And for years, the case remained cold, until winter 2023. January 13th, 2023. Just another snowy Friday evening in the Brooklyn Center neighborhood of Cleveland. Inside her home, 34-year-old Angelique Gonzalez was enjoying some quiet time with the people she cared about most. She and her husband, Anthony Tone Booth, were in one room, while her teenage son, Jaden, their 8-year-old daughter, and her 70-year-old father, Juan Angel Hernandez, were each in separate rooms. Down in the basement was her brother, 41-year-old Martin Muniz, keeping to himself. It was the kind of night where you don't think twice about what might happen next. But that was all about to change, and in the worst possible way. Just after 7 p.m., something deeply unsettling happened inside the house, prompting Muniz to leave in a hurry. Once outside, he calmly waved down a passing police cruiser, and what he said next left them stunned.
I'm serious. I'm not crazy. And you could go to the address and verify. The address is 3719 Mac Court. But I want you to handcuff me first.
All right, let me pull up really quick.
Okay.
What the hell, dude? Hold on, I got us. Get out, Compton.
Turn your camera on. 2 to radio.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can put us up, or clear us off of this assignment. No cause. And put us out at 44 and Clark with a male. You approached our vehicle and said that he just did something bad, and he's going to give us an address on McCord as to what he did and where it's at. $37.19 McCord. He said that he killed 5 people.
Hey, you guys, I gotta find real fast.
You got an ID on you?
While Muniz was standing outside, calmly confessing his alleged crimes to the officers, 911 calls were pouring into the Cleveland Police Department dispatch center.
Yeah, Cleveland Police, this is Operator Taylor. How can I help you?
Hi, Kara. I got a phone call from my ex-boyfriend that he just killed his whole family, and his mother's on his way there to the house.
Okay, what's the address?
3719 Mac Court.
3719 Matt Court.
3719 Mac Court.
Is that a single, double, or an apartment?
I think it's a single. It's a house. And the one he said he killed was his sister, brother-in-law, 2 kids, and his sister's father.
Okay, ma'am, hold on 1 second. He said he texted you this?
No, he called me to tell me that.
You think he's serious?
When the first time he called, he was crying and told me that he loved me, that he's always going to love me, and he's never going to see me again, and he was very highly upset and then hung up. When I called him back several times, he refused to answer.
Okay, can you name out the people again you said who he said he killed?
It's the sister. Her name is Angelique. The husband, Tone. 2 kids. 1 17, I think the other little girl 6. And the father. His name is Angel.
All right, what's your ex-boyfriend's name?
His name is Martin, Martin, Muniz, Muniz.
What's his date of birth?
11/24/71.
Is he black, white, Hispanic?
He's Hispanic. I know he's walking right now, because when he FaceTimed me, he was walking.
You know what he's wearing?
He's wearing a red hoodie. It has like a logo on the left side of the shirt. The hoodie is up, but underneath the hoodie he's wearing like a cap, like a white, like a snow cap, I guess you can call it. He has a full beard.
You know where he's walking towards?
No.
You said he's wearing, a red hoodie?
Yeah.
And you know what color pants or no?
No. I'm assuming he's wearing jogging pants because his jeans don't fit him, he says.
Does he have any mental or physical disabilities?
No, he's bipolar, but he did tell me that he has a gun and he still has 2 bullets in it.
Do we know what kind of gun?
No. And I know the mom and the grandmother are on the way to the house.
His mother?
Her mother. It's their mother, yeah.
His ex-boyfriend's mother?
Yes.
You know her name? You said he's known to have what kind of disorder?
He's bipolar. He has bipolar issues.
Do we know anything else?
No, he's been in prison before. He's been there a total of 21 years of break, but it was never for murder. It's always been drug charges.
So he called upset and crying?
Yeah, the first time he did. The second time when we talked on FaceTime, he seemed he seemed more calm, but he just kept saying over and over because I did it.
So when he called back, he seemed calm?
Yeah, but he kept saying, I killed them all, I killed them all.
Okay.
Additional units arrived quickly and met with Angelique and Martin's mother outside the home where the incident occurred. The officers needed answers. Was her son's story true? Was there really a gruesome scene just steps away?
1953.
My daughter lives here. I got a call from 2 cousins. My son murdered them all. I don't know. I just got here and I don't trust him, so I was afraid to knock on the door. I was waiting for you guys.
His son's not here, I don't believe.
Yeah.
He approached 2
Do you know the cousin? Does he have mental disorders? What's up?
Who?
Who? The guy that called.
My son, yes. Yeah. He was locked up for 20 years. Yes, he's got mental
What was he
issues.
locked up for?
All kinds of violations.
Like violence
yes,
against people?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, well, just hang tight for us.
But, my daughter's car's like, oh my God, my whole inside was just shaking.
Yeah. Barney 25 radio. The front door is open. It's just unlocked. It's not all the way open.
Copy.
You want me to walk in first and call my grandkids?
No, ma'am. No.
Who
Hey,
else is supposed
Sarge.
to live here?
My
Given
daughter, she
permission
got
to go inside his.
husband.
Have you tried to call her?
I called all of them. No one's answering. Her car's not here.
Supposed to be upstairs though.
Hey, we don't need permission.
Hello?
We had 2 females
Hey, we don't need permission.
en route to the location. I wasn't notified of anyone being inside.
Cleveland Police!
You're not enough to go see if you get anyone through the door.
I don't know. I was
Okay,
just
we'll
waiting
check
for
it.
it. I found a cop. I gotta have the cops come. So I don't know. They're going in and out.
Oh, shit. Cleveland Police! Somebody's on the bed. Oh, yo, it's real. Get EMS rolling.
Radio.
You got 1 female on the ground.
According to a probable cause affidavit, officers found 5 victims, each shot in the head. 3 victims, 16-year-old Jaden Baez, 34-year-old Angelique, and 70-year-old Miguel Angel Gonzalez, were pronounced dead on arrival. 2 victims, 48-year-old Anthony Booth and his 8-year-old daughter, were transported to a nearby hospital. Anthony Booth succumbed to his wounds, while the 8-year-old was treated for her injuries and eventually recovered, albeit with the horrific loss of her immediate family members. Homicide detectives and crime scene units arrived swiftly, trying to make sense of the horror that had unfolded. What could possibly drive someone to commit such a brutal massacre? There was only one person who could answer that: Martin Muniz. He was taken to the station for questioning, and what he revealed to detectives wasn't just disturbing, it was the kind of confession that would haunt them for years to come.
Detective Schultz and I, Chuck and I, were really not too up to speed on what all is taking place here this evening.
Well, I tried to kill my sister's whole family, but 2 of them got lucky and lived.
2 of them got lucky and lived.
The other 3 didn't.
What prompted that? Anything specific?
Just the way people treat me.
Okay.
I came home from prison. I didn't bother nobody. I tried to get a job. They're gonna tell you when they scrambled through my tablet. I was on Deed. I did job interviews. I went to Catholic churches. Just couldn't get a job. And then they make food, but they eat it all. So by the time I get to it, there's nothing to eat. And all they tell me is that's my business. Okay. So I let that go on for months. You know, I got blisters on my feet from walking 11 miles trying to get a job, but you guys got 2 cars and you can't drive me?
Sure.
So I killed him.
So how long have you been living at the house on that?
Couple of months.
Couple months. And again, I don't know anything about your history, Mr. Muniz. How long have you been out of prison?
4 years.
4 years? Okay.
Have you been staying at your sister's the whole time?
No, I've been to Texas, I've been to Jersey, I've been to Illinois, here.
So, Mr. Muniz, can you walk us through the events of this evening, how it transpired? Or?
No, I came upstairs to eat, and I asked my sister's dad, no, I'm lying. I asked Jaden, her son, I said, yo, where is the rest of the food at? He said, no, it's gone. I'm like, what you mean it's gone? I didn't even eat yet. So he was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. So I said, okay, well, where's my sister at? So I asked my sister, I said, where's the food at? She said, I don't know. Why are you asking me? I said, okay. I said, yo, I didn't eat. We're gonna have a problem. Nobody said nothing. So, they had to go.
What happened when you left the house? Can you recall where you went?
I don't know, man. I just wanted a gun in my hand.
Sure. Do you, any idea where you put that?
No.
Not certain.
Did you take it out of the house with you?
Yeah, it was on me. I don't know where I put it at. I had to put it somewhere.
But you left the house with the gun.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna leave it there. This ain't the first time I'm killing somebody. I got caught with the first gun on the first body. They just couldn't prove it was me.
Where was that at?
New Jersey. I gave the guy's name is Jamie Molina. I killed him on October 13, 2013, Northgate Park, broad daylight.
Why'd you do that?
He robbed me.
What was his name?
Jamie Molina. You can call him and verify if you like.
Muniz's account of events and the timeline pertaining to the Molina murder doesn't quite match up with the version provided by Molina's family or the Camden County Police Department. Nevertheless, Muniz would eventually circle back to Molina's death, but for now, the detective redirects the conversation to focus on what Muniz did in the immediate aftermath of his most recent and horrific crime.
All the way over to Clark Avenue, is that where you flagged on the police?
Yeah, I guess. I just want to see any cop, man, just so I could go back home. I don't belong on the streets. I don't. You got other people who belong on the streets. I don't. They should have never let me home.
So when you left the house from walking, did you like throw it in the garbage can, a house, or just on the street?
I don't know. My mind was just focused on, I need to go home. I didn't care about where the gun was at. I didn't care about if they was looking for me, nothing. I just wanted to come back home.
Where's home?
The box. I don't want nothing else. So I'm guilty of it. You can write it down. I don't really care.
Can you at least describe the gun? What kind of gun was it?
I don't know, man. It used to kill people, dude. I didn't look at the details of the gun.
Where'd you get it?
That I don't know.
Was it just at the house?
I don't know.
Are you hungry? Do you want something?
No. I want to remember.
That's what I'm saying, is if you're hungry, you need something to help you, you know?
Mr. Muniz, are you on any medications at the current moment?
No. I'm normal, I guess. Well, I don't know what the hell you're gonna call me now.
So, do you recall who all was in the house?
Well, I know I walked into my sister's room and I shot Tone first.
You say Tone?
Yeah, Anthony.
Is that the 16-year-old?
No, that's the black dude. I shot him first.
The boyfriend?
My sister's husband.
Okay.
And then my sister looked at me and put her hands up and I shot her. And then I walked out the room and my niece told me, "How you doing?" And I didn't want to shoot her. I didn't want her to die, so I didn't shoot her in the head. The boy I shot in the head. Then I went upstairs and I shot him in the face.
Who?
Angel. And then I came back downstairs and I walked back in my sister's room and I shot Tone again. And then I went next to my sister and I put a bullet in the back of her head.
Now, your niece, was she shot at all?
Yeah, I shot her, but I didn't want her to die.
Okay.
She's harmless, just... I wouldn't have killed her son either. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't want her to die. So I didn't shoot her in her face.
Okay.
The guy upstairs that died, he used to beat me as a kid. And he got away with it because nobody would listen to me when I used to ask for help. Nobody listened.
Who is he?
He raised me.
Angel, you said?
Yeah. He raised me. He used to beat out of me, you know, have me kneeling down on heater vents and digging holes, and he bought a snakeskin belt. I used to have to do push-ups, so he smacked me in the back of the head. He used to take toolboxes and slap me with it, throw bricks at me. The last thing was he bought a bullwhip, and that's when I ran away. So I killed him.
Mr. Muniz, you said you got out of prison 4 years ago?
Yeah, at the end of 2018.
How long have you been in there?
Altogether, I did 21 years, but in between, I've been home maybe 4 times.
Okay.
Yeah, about 4 times. 2013, December 13, 2013, I got caught. I had the gun that I killed Jamie with. And I copped out to the gun so they wouldn't pay attention to the murder. And it worked. They gave me 5 with a 5, day for day.
That was here?
No, that was in New Jersey.
So you said you killed Jamie because he robbed you?
Yeah, he robbed me in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him when he was robbing me that I would give him my money. It's unnecessary for you to, you know, a scary guy will shoot you faster than I will.
Mm-hmm.
And he started shaking, and I'm telling him, dude, just take the money I'm giving you and go. Like, I'm not even gonna look for you because I understand the streets.
Sure.
And he kept doing it, and then he slapped me with the gun. And his mistake was he allowed me to look up. So he had prison Reeboks on and prison sweatpants on. And some type of, I don't know what the he had on his face. And he ran. So somebody brought me a gun and I started walking around. Between 3 and 4 o'clock, I seen him cross the street. I went, followed behind him. He walked to somebody's door and started banging on the door. When he walked to the sidewalk, I shot him in his face. And I walked away. That happened October. So, I don't know, I guess they was looking for somebody, I don't know. December 13th was Friday of 2013, and there was 3 kids throwing snowballs at a police car. So, and I had drugs on me. I was gonna pay them $500 each to stop so I could get the hell away. Well, that didn't work. The guy's name was Chief John B. Shaw. He pulled the van over, you know, yanked me out the van. I had the gun that I killed Jamie on me. And I told him I had it on me. You know, they slammed me around and all that kind of extra. And when I went to court, it was supposed to be 51 years and 9 months. Well, I know that the judge was a family court judge, so I played on it. And I told her my mother had lung cancer. So she told me, well, what do you want to do? I said, I'll cop out to a certain person's charge for the gun, a 5 with a 5 right now, and you can send me down the street. And that's what she did. Before I came home, homicide came to see me. 2 of them. Some lady and a bald-headed guy. and they was asking questions about Jamie. Because I guess they ran ballistics on the pistol. So during their questioning, I kept asking them, are you charging me with murder or homicide or anything like that? And they kept saying no. I asked them 3 times. After the 3rd time, I don't want to talk no more. And I told the police, you could get me out of here. I don't know what you're going to do with them. They didn't catch me. This one right here, I don't feel like running. I don't feel like going through difficulties. So I figure I just kill a whole family, tell you guys, come get me and go back home. So you guys are making it harder than it needs to be. All you have to do is say I'm guilty on the paper. That's it.
We're not trying to make it complicated.
Well, they are. You know how many people was on that street? Then you got...
No, we weren't over there, so we had no idea, to be honest.
You know what I find amazing is, if I'm in a police car and you have people walking up there that I guess they feel some type of way that I killed them. If you're really gonna do something to me, why are you standing in front of the cops? Why not just wait till the police car starts moving and shoot at it? So you want to be seen. And this is why I can't live with. People on the streets are stupid. They don't have no sense. They want to be seen. They want to be the center of attention. I don't. Just put me back in the box and forget that pill, whatever. I don't care. Whatever, however they're going to play it. Send me back there. I don't want to be seen. I don't belong out here, man. I can't get used to this out here. They don't have no respect out here. Everything is a problem out here. If I walk too hard, it's a problem. If I don't get a job fast enough, it's a problem. You know how much I weighed when I moved to my sister's house? 320 pounds. Do I look like I'm 320 pounds, man? Because they starved me. I just had to sit in the basement and shut up like a dog. Well, I got tired of it. I never been nobody's. I let them live because she was my sister for as long as they was living, or she would have been dead. And I kept telling them to stop messing with me, just leave me alone. I'm gonna get a job. It's just taking me longer than most people. You know, somebody doing an application or interview is gonna ask you, you've been locked up. Yeah, I did 21 years. You think they're gonna hire you, man? It's not easy. And they kept doing me, man. Or they make smart little comments. You know, I know your feet hurt. Yeah, my feet hurt. Dude, I walk 11 miles trying to get a job because you won't drive me. And I'll pay you gas money when I get paid, dude. I ain't doing nothing for free. What hurts me the most is he lived. That's what hurts.
Is that Angel?
Nah, him. The black dude lived, man.
Tell me.
Both of them came home that day and they started acting funny. So first she told her son to make something to eat. At 10 o'clock at night, she told him to make some, I don't know if you know what they are, but empanadas. They look like, okay, she told him to make, at 10 o'clock at night, he had to make 3 packs of those for her to give it to her, whoever. And her son told her, Mom, I have to go to school. She said, I don't give a. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I came upstairs and I said, yo, Jay, you ate today? He like, nah. I asked, yeah, you ate today? He said, no. I said, so nobody in this house ate, but my sister wants you to make food for somebody else, to take to somebody else. But none of us ate here in this house. So I went to the basement. I said, damn, I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of it. And I couldn't sleep. And that's all I thought about, man. Just get rid of them. And then today, they came home. My sister ordered cleaning supplies delivered to the house. So I cleaned the house up. And then she came home And they made chicken and macaronis and mashed potatoes. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I went downstairs in the basement. I'm on my bed. And my feet hurt because I got blisters on my feet. So I was laying down for a while, but in my head, I'm going to go upstairs and eat later. And I went upstairs. I don't see no food nowhere. I'm like, man, what the? And that was the last straw, man. I said, man, this. I'm tired of this. I'm already losing massive amounts of weight, like I'm on crack or something. And then I come home, so my thing was, I would clean the house to justify me staying there. So you can never say, I'm not just living there. And then at the same time, I'm trying to work, I'm walking around trying to get a job, whatever. And then I sometimes I would cook for them. I just got tired of it, man. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. People like me should never come home. Never. You know, everybody, you got people in there that cry about coming home. Oh, man. I've been there my whole life. I'm 41 years old and I got 21 years in a box. Dude, don't let me out. And I told him that before I left. This is the biggest mistake you could do. Just let me stay. Why even let me home? I educated myself here. I don't cause trouble here. You know, when I first started my bid, yeah, of course I defend myself against tough guys. But towards the end, don't got no issue. And they still let me out. Now look, you got, I don't know how many of them died, but you got dead people. All this could have been avoided if you just left me in the box. I didn't want to come home. I didn't have nowhere to go. I met this girl, and I went to her house.
Lourdes or your sister?
No, my Lourdes. I met her on the internet, and I hurried up and talked my way into her house because that's the only place I could go. And then she always took care of me. I didn't have to work. She told me not to. So anything I wanted, she would buy. Here, I need a computer, she'll buy it. Never ask questions. I need a phone, she'll buy it. I need a tablet, she'll buy it. I ran myself away from her by saying she's cheating all the time. Because I'm not accustomed to being taken care of. I don't want to be there no more. And that's when I started moving around. I went to Texas. I was living on Sam Houston base for like 9 months. And then I went to New Jersey. I was living in Marlton, I don't know, for like a month, 2 months. And then I went back to Illinois. I was living in Elgin. And then I came here to Cleveland. I don't belong outside, man.
So when you talked to Lourdes, that was after you did everything?
Yeah, I tell her everything. I told her I did it. And she said, why? I said, I don't know. It's done. And then I said, yo, I feel like it's a mistake, but it's already done. What can I do? And she said, I'm calling somebody. And she called somebody over here because that's why the police was there. If I would have never called her, they would have never knew they was dead. Man, I could have left. Nobody would have went to that house for weeks. I had to throw it somewhere. 9 times out of 10, I shut it off so they can't track it. And I know that I separate the clip, the top bullet, and the gun. They're not together. They're probably not even next to each other. Let me tell you something. I don't know you from a can of paint, dude. People in the Army, even though, you know, they're normal people, they have a justification for doing what they do, are similar to the guys in the street who kill people. Once it happens, your mind is no longer your mind. Your mind is only on instinct. And my instinct was to separate the gun and get rid of it so that nobody could grab it. So I know a kid can't grab it because I wouldn't have put it in his reach. In fact, I wouldn't have put it in your reach. And you're a grown man. So 9 times out of 10, the gun is somewhere that ain't gonna be found. I don't know where it's at because I didn't stand around to see where it's at.
I understand. I was just hoping maybe you might hit a reference. It is what it is.
I don't know what streets I was walking on. All I know is once I made the decision, like, damn, I don't have nowhere else to go. I don't have no money to get on a Greyhound bus. I might as well go back home. I've been for the last year or so. Every time I go to sleep, you know what? It's better for me. I had a better time in jail than I do on the streets, man. I educated myself in jail. I got my high school diploma. It's not a GED. I taught myself the same they teach you in school here in jail. Out here, I'm doing nothing, but I produce nothing. I'm just in the way. So it's time to go back. Nah, man, when they're gonna send me to the county, man. So I can get this trip started, man.
I'll go find out. Hopefully, pretty soon.
Give me your key. Grab his jacket.
Mm-hmm.
And you got the cuffs?
Yeah.
Initially, Muniz was on track for a spot at the Chillicothe Correctional Institution, also known as Ohio's Death Row. But that fate changed when he agreed to plead guilty to 4 counts of aggravated murder and 1 count of attempted aggravated murder. In exchange, he avoided the death penalty and was instead sentenced to 4 consecutive life terms without the possibility of parole. Additionally, he received 15 years for firearms specifications and up to 16.5 years for the attempted murder charge. It seems that Muniz does value human life after all, his own. But the story doesn't end there. As you recall, during his interrogation, Muniz made a chilling admission. He confessed to the 2013 murder of Jamie Molina in New Jersey, a case that had grown cold for over a decade. That confession was enough to tag him with first-degree murder charges in New Jersey as well. With Muniz sentenced to spend the rest of his life behind bars, a small measure of justice had finally caught up with him.